G'day trader, Sam here from TradeToProspa to give you an update on Ethereum and what my thoughts are on Ethereum. Here we have a macro chart, and it looks bullish to me at this point because it sort of fits the criteria for a reversal structure. So we've got the three pulses, macro pulses you want to say, and we can also say that this is potentially wave 5, the way we count um, the cycle, elite wave. However, long-term wise, I still believe we could go lower, but that's irrespective. What we have here, and you can see I put my 618, basically just putting from top to bottom, my Fibonacci and the 618 range, the golden ratio. And you can see it's trying to hold it. We also have this resistance trend line. So if we were to go bullish, and you can also see my channel, if I was to potentially do that, it could be a change in trend, but this also is has its own fib levels in it. So if we were to get a fib into that structure, you can also probably see confluence on many aspects of the fib. So what we have at the moment is very difficult to say, but if we break above this golden ratio and we break this trend line, then we could see definitely more highs. Next level is that pivot level, that neckline, which is an important neckline. So we might, if we were to break above this, we might actually go straight up. Based on this structure, it does look like a broadening wedge type of structure. So we have a movement, and we potentially could have another movement, a measured move. So if we were to do that measured move, if we were to imagine it's going bullish, we do that swing, and if I put into a dark color, then we can measure potentially where it's going to go. So you can see the 618 again, right here, is the main resistance as well. So they move to the upside with an ABC. So if we go from a big picture perspective and we go, okay, this is wave 1, wave 2, actually, let's do that again. We can say that's wave 1, wave 2, and the strong wave all the way down. It doesn't quite work out, but we can say that's wave 3, that's wave 4, that's wave 5, an ABC correction, and this is likely to be a wave 5 to the bottom. However, this big structure could be a wave 3 to 4 complex. None of these are complex. This could be a macro wave 3 to 4, and then we see a wave 5 come back down. This could be a correction wave, and a correction wave is usually ABC. So what we're looking at is an A, B, and C. Where that structure is, for this correction wave, like I said, it's either that's the main resistance, and then that's a target there as well. So we potentially could go all the way up. And if you look at this formation, if we were to go up, you can see it's very close to this level here. We also got the 618 here with another measured move. So this level sort of aligns perfectly to this resistance level. Yep. So right there, we have resistance. And if we measure that across, that's a neckline. And so that's another major level to me. You can say that's the band, right? So we've got a number of levels that this could play out and then come back down. And this could be our wave 3 to 4. So the question is, where is 4? Is it 4 there or 4 here? If it breaks this, then I'm looking for wave 4 to be somewhere in this pocket. And let's make that big. And then wave 5 could be slightly below, but I do see wave 5 coming down a bit. and we can measure that from another perspective. So if it was here, we can measure the wave, and wave 5 could roughly be here next year sometime. So I do believe, looking at this structure, it is the bottom for now, but next year I do believe that we're going to capitulate it much more, and we could probably get a double bottom. That the bottom could be in, or we go further down. But for now, let's look at what's this section going to be looking like. Give me a sec. Let's look on the 4-hour chart. So you can see how it's playing its support. Let's just get rid of this gray. Whoops. You can see how these channels are working. And let's look at this one here. Just make it darker. That's not the one. This one. Let's make this dark. So we can see this channel working, working its way up. Very confluent with all the major pivot levels, and it could be a nice reversal. This could be a nice section. So as long as we keep above this level, we're in the good. It could cut. So what we have really, we have this level, this resistance, and this support. Bunch of support levels. So if price was to go around here, it's going to have a spike big time or come back down and retest this. So that's what I'm looking at the 4 hours. So this could be a good buy, and stop loss should be somewhere further down. But yeah, when we look up close, you might want to trade this line. If it breaks out of this line and it breaks out of this level, could be a nice reversal or to the upside. So if we look at it from a 1, 2, 3 move on a smaller scale, let's see what we got. So we have our 1, 2, and a potential move 3 to the upside, or even here. That's our, so from an elite wave count, this does look like wave 5 on a smaller scale. That's 3, 4. This could be a B, C type of scenario, and then we continue up, small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, maybe here or further up. But I do believe this is going to be, could be a bullish structure in the making, right? And we could get a resistance, but this could be a continuation pattern. So far, it's looking like a continuation pattern, and it's probably if this comes down once more, it's probably a good buy to continue on. So hopefully that helps. Big picture, it could be a nice breakout move. Risk to reward ratio is good, and put a little bit in. If it breaks, add more, and it also could be a shorting position as well, unfortunately. So this could fail, and then you can add your short, and then if it was to break down further, look to short in again as well. So it's really coming to this apex, isn't it? And you know what? Wouldn't surprise me that this happens. It could go either way. So this is coming to an apex. If it doesn't break this is our, from a macro perspective, this is our first touch. This is our second touch. It wouldn't surprise me that we break out on the third, and similarly here, this is our first, second touch, third touch. So we are very symmetrical. So I'm not going to make a call. I'm just telling you how to trade it, and there you go. I'll leave it at that. Please give me a like and share. Talk to you soon.